The war isn't out there. My journal from November 5th. Lately, I've been thinking about spiritual battles, and when I really sit with that, the battles that shape me most aren't dramatic. They aren't loud, and they aren't happening somewhere out there. They show up quietly, in moments when fear talks over everything else, when grief feels heavier than peace, when I start wondering if I'm still held in love. Those moments don't feel like devils or dark forces. They feel like places inside me that forget who I am. I start living like I'm on my own again. The real enemy for me usually looks like disconnection. The belief that pain means I'm separated from God, that love can be lost, that belonging has to be earned again. It's the voice that tells me joy is off limits, that rest needs to be justified, that I should know better by now. And once I see that, I start to realize spiritual warfare isn't about battling something out there. It's about finding my way back to love. And that's where the idea of armor starts to make sense. There are places in my life where I actually feel steady, covered, grounded. When I'm working with my hands, out on a long run, or sitting across from someone, being honest about faith and struggle. In those moments, truth feels like something holding me upright, not something I have to defend. Peace shows up when I stop proving, stop explaining, and just stay present. But the places I feel exposed most, my heart especially. Love leaves things tender. It's hard to wear protection when you don't want to harden. Faith can feel heavy too, especially when outcomes are unclear, when healing doesn't follow a timeline, when the future stays unanswered. But maybe armor was never meant to turn me into something closed. Maybe it's not about hiding behind protection, but standing in love that holds even when I shake, clothed in a love that doesn't disappear when things hurt. The spiritual battle isn't somewhere else. It's right here, in the small, daily choices between fear and trust, bitterness and blessing, despair and hope. And every time I choose to stay open, to love again, to believing pleasant is still the truest story. That kind of armor doesn't make me invincible, but it keeps me connected. That feels like a victory already unfolding. These are my journals. Learning to recognize the battle within, choosing love again, and remembering